Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're celebrating the Korean Skincare of the Year 2025, our end of year celebration of all that's amazing in Korean skincare. Now, I'm a huge fan of Korean skincare and I speak about it a lot here on the channel, but I do know things can get a little bit confusing. There are so many different products, brands, names, terminology, it becomes a little bit overwhelming. Well, don't worry, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you the top 10 best buys when it comes to Korean skincare in 2025. Sit back, relax, so let's talk the Korean skincare of the year. Now, in today's video, I'm sharing with you my hot take on the best Korean skincare, but I want to know what your thoughts are too. Are you as big a fan of Korean skincare as me? If you are, let me know by reaching down into the comments and leaving the Korean flag emoji. Share with me too any of your favourite product recommendations or best brands, because the products that you guys recommend to me really do shape the products I try out and review here on the channel in the future, so I really appreciate it. If you've just been underwhelmed when it comes to Korean skincare, again, let me know by leaving the cross emoji and state why. That way we can really survey the opinions of the Mad About Skin community, and whatever your thoughts, I just love to hear from you each and every single day. Now, all of these products I purchased with my own money, and this video isn't sponsored and it isn't in paid partnership. I always like to put that out there front and center because I know a lot of videos talking about Korean skincare online are sponsored or in partnership with one of the big retailers. Not here, never on Mad About Skin. I pride myself on my independence, so I turn down that coin so I can speak from the heart and not the wallet. If you appreciate truly independent skincare advice and recommendations, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. This really supports me as an independent content creator because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So I've chosen 10 products today, and I've been careful with my counting. Twice this year in 2025, I've miscounted. Got to the end of a video editing it and realized I've only included, well, in one case, 8 products, and in another case, 9 products. There are 10. I double, triple counted, no errors in today's video. I've left links to all the products mentioned down in the description box below from different retailers. Different retailers do offer different price points, so it's always worth checking out those links from multiple sources to work out which is offering the very best shipping rates, the very best prices, wherever in the world you happen to be. But they're all linked down in the description box below for your convenience. So let's start out with a cleanser. I'm going to try and do this video in the order in which we would do our skincare routine. So let's start with the cleanser, the one, the only, the non-buzzing glutathione facial spa cleanser. Now, this product has been in the top 10 Korean skincare in 2023, 2024, and now in 2025. This has been a consistent favourite of mine throughout all 3 years, and it's still going strong. I really wanted to labour this point a little bit, if you'll let me, because I know with Korean skincare there's always something new, something innovative, the new viral sensation just around the corner, and I know that a lot of content creators really just mix up their Korean skincare recommendations practically monthly. That's not me. I don't like to do that. I like to be consistent with products so I can really see the results in the long term. So I don't want anyone to think, oh, here he goes again, talking about the same old product 3 years running. I actually see that as a positive because this product has genuinely worked so well for me. I've not been without it for the past 3 years. It helps with hyperpigmentation. It's a cleanser, so it's not going to be, as transformative as, say, a leave-on treatment like a serum, but it's a nice way of boosting your hyperpigmentation skincare results by incorporating glutathione in your cleansing step. It's beautifully, uplifting and invigorating. It's like a spa in a bottle. So this does have fragrance, so if you're somebody that likes to avoid fragrance, then this isn't going to be for you. I like to call it out. But I think actually cleansers are a great place to have fragrance in a skincare routine. They're short contact. You leave them on the skin for 60 seconds and rinse them off. So they're not going to be staying in contact with the skin forever like a serum, which minimizes the risk of any sensitivity and irritation. If, like me, you appreciate an element of the sensorial, you want to get that fragrance hit, but you don't want it as a leave-on treatment, this cleanser is beautiful. In fact, I'm going to have a whiff now because it is so nice. It's just a spa in a bottle. It's the only cleanser that made it onto this top 10 list. 3 years going strong, and I can pretty much guarantee that this is going to be in the 2026 version of this video because I use it every single day. Now up next, I've got a toner. I only actually have one toner in this top 10, which might surprise some people because I know a lot of people really rave about Korean essences and toners. For me, I've tried a lot. They've all been good, but never good enough to want to include them in a top 10, with the exception of this product. This is the Secret Key Starting Treatment Rose Essence. This, again, a little bit of deja vu. This was in last year's top 10. It's in this year's top 10. Another consistent favourite that's been with me for over 2 years now. I love this because it's packed full of galactomyces, which are deeply nourishing and hydrating, but also have some hyperpigmentation fading benefits too. So this is really like a 2-in-1, rather than just being a nice hydrating toner. This is a hyperpigmentation treatment and a hydrating toner in one, and it really does complement other hyperpigmentation serums that you might be using. On its own, I don't think it'll be enough, but it's a great way of elevating, say, a kojic acid treatment, maybe your exfoliating treatments. This is a really nice way of just getting a little extra benefit when it comes to fading dark spots and discoloration. Beautifully hydrating. I like the rose one because I love the scent, but they do also do a fragrance-free version, so it's up to you. I'll link both of them. Absolutely love it. All I will say with this one is just be careful with it in the bathroom because it is glass. As you can see, I drop these all the time. I don't want any chips, breakages, smash. We don't need that. I'm actually starting to decant this into a spray bottle, which I love to do that because you can just spray it as a nice mist. I'm going to decant it into a plastic spray bottle because I am a little clumsy. I'm going to call that out because I want everyone to be safe out there. Well, I want your bathrooms to be safe, mainly. We don't want any chips. Maybe put this into a spray bottle, and I love the spray, using it as a mist. Now, we're on to the main body of this top 10, and in fact, most of the recommendations today are actually serums. I love Korean skincare serums. There are so many amazing ones out there, and if you shop strategically, you can get some really great elevated results. Starting out with this is the viral, many times over, Mixsoon Bean Essence. I actually prefer this to snail mucin. A lot of people like their snail secretion, their snail mucin. I don't. I find it just very sticky. I don't like the idea of the snails. This is a great vegan alternative. You get that same bounce from it, that same hydration and the same great results, but it is snail free. It will hydrate you, it will plump you out, and if you want a really simple yet hyper effective plumping serum, this is great. You see a lot of celebrities endorsing this, lots of content creators falling over themselves to praise this and say how amazing it is. A lot of that is obviously sponsored. Take it from someone who is independent and not sponsored. This is actually good. This is good. That's word of mouth only, no sponsorship. I actually think this is one of the best Korean serums out there, and in my opinion, better than any snail mucin you'll find. Keeping with that theme of plumping, we talked about plumping with this, and plumper skin is a huge trend emerging in 2026. I say like trend like that because I don't think, plumper skin, it's not a trend that suddenly people have decided they want in 2026. It's something that's been around for some time, but just know that if you're looking for that plumping, you're going to see a lot of brands now calling their products plumping and firming. Very few of them will actually do that. This Mixsoon one definitely does, and so does this. This is the Numbuzin NAD Bio Lifting Essence. It lifts, it firms, it plumps. It does it all. In fact, this has been on rotation for me for many, many, many months, and I've talked about it very openly on the channel about how it's my favourite product. It really, I can't recommend it enough, and I covered it recently in the best firming serums video, which I'm going to link up there. Check that out if you haven't already, and just see me fangirl about this product in that video. It's back for more today. 50 different peptides, and really the brand have thought about choosing each one of those individual peptides to focus down on the firming, the lifting and the plumping. Different peptides do different things, so you really do want like a smorgasbord of different peptides in a product to get a comprehensive set of results. This 50 different ones in a high concentration, and it plumps like no other. You could use this with that Mixsoon Bean Essence for like the ultimate plumping if you wanted, or you could use one or the other because they both deliver very similar outcomes. Look at that. It's just like a guaranteed refresh for the skin. It firms, it lifts in the long term, but in the short term, it just gives you that beautiful finish and a guaranteed good skin day. I'm going to stop there before I start going into full fangirl overdrive, but let me tell you, that is something special. And if there was one product from this whole like 10 favorites list that you should get, I would probably recommend that. Now we have a couple more serums to speak about, and I want to talk about another product from Numbuzzin. Now I know what you're thinking, this list is quite Numbuzzin heavy, and honestly that's for good reason. I think they're the best Korean skincare brand out there. Their products just work, they offer affordable price points, innovative ingredients. In my eyes, Numbuzzin can do no wrong. Now, I don't want this whole list to just be about one brand, so I have, obviously been a bit sparing with my recommendations, but this whole top 10 could be Numbuzzin. They are that good. So they have 3 recommendations. We've already had the cleanser, we've just spoken about that lifting essence, and now we have this, the Pantheonic B5 Active Soothing Serum. This is phenomenal if you have what I call winter skin. If you are going through some dryness, some sensitivity, some irritation, and you want a simple but hyper effective serum to deal with it, this is great. You can mix this in with your moisturizer to just add some extra soothing and calming to your routine. You can use it on its own. You can keep it in your purse. It has a nice lock, which I appreciate. Keep it in your purse, and then you can apply it to like hands. If you're looking to deal with chapped hands, put it on the lips. You can refresh the skin midday if you just want to put an extra layer on. It just works. This is one of those amazing products that kind of does it all. It's super lightweight, so you could put multiple layers of it on top of itself if you want to get that really deep, soothing and calming action. And I love it. The B5 in here is what's doing all that soothing, but it's also packed full of other hydrating ingredients. You could, if your skin is really going through it in winter, just cleanse with a gentle cleanser, put this on, put your sunscreen on, get out the door. Your skin will heal itself within a couple of days, and you'll see that winter skin will be behind you, and then you can just enjoy the season without all the skin issues that come with it. I love this. Personally, I mix this in with my moisturizer and use it on the hands. It makes for a terrific hand cream. Yeah, one of my personal favorites. And I promise that's the last time I'm mentioning Numbuzzin in this video, though as you can tell, I am a huge fan of them. Now I have 2 final recommendations in the serums, and it's these 2. This is the Skin 1004 Pore Minimizing Fresh Ampule. In here, you've got your peptides, you've got your other blend of hydrating ingredients, and you've got a beautifully calming and soothing formula too. It's like a 3-in-1. What I love about this though is it calls itself pore minimizing, and it actually does that. I've tried a lot of pore minimizing products, and this and the Remedy for Pore Size, which I will leave a link to here, an image of it here too. The Remedy for Pore Size and this are the only 2 I have ever tried that have had a meaningful impact on the size of my pores. So if you're looking to shop Korean skincare for pore size, I would definitely recommend this one by Skin 1004. If you're looking for a Western brand that's offering pore minimizing results, then the Remedy one is fantastic. Both amazing, but whilst there are probably 1,000 products out there that say they shrink the size of your pores, only 2 in my experience actually do, and one of them is from the Korean skincare market, and it's this. This is the small size 30ml. You can get a huge 100ml size, which I personally would recommend. That's the one I'm going to link below because I think you get a lot more value for money, and it's not a whole lot more expensive than the 30ml. If you get 2 sizes, I bought the small by accident, definitely get the 100ml. You will get through it because your skin will drink it up. Now, to end this top 10, we have a moisturizer and 2 treatments. Let's do the treatments first. This is the CNP Laboratory Propolis Lip Serum Lip Balm. Viral because of its packaging. You twist it up to create a little bit of product out of there. You can then apply it to your lips. I love Propolis, is great. Again, for winter skin, beautifully hydrating. It's got some barrier boosting benefits, and this is one of those true hidden gem lip products that lasts all day. Put this on your skin, go about your business. You don't need to reapply every hour on the hour because this actually lasts. And that is the mark of a good lip balm. Lots of people will apply it from the bullet like that, which you can absolutely do. Personally, I like to use my finger for a bit more of a targeted application. This is viral because of the packaging, but actually it deserves to be viral because of the amazing next level formulation. Now for 2 final recommendations on this top 10, I have a mask and I have a moisturizer. Let's do the mask first, and it's this. This is the Beauty of Joseon Ground Rice and Honey Glow Mask. I love this. I started using it in January this year, and I've used it throughout spring, summer, autumn, and now into winter. It's a multifunctional mask that genuinely glows you up, hydrates you, and just calms and soothes at the same time. Now, if you love the scent of honey, you will love this product. And I love the fact that they're using honey, which is, I think, an unsung hero in skincare. It hydrates, it has some antimicrobial benefits, it can boost the skin barrier. honey's a great ingredient and you've got a good dose of it in here. The rice in here as well is also enzymatic, so it will help do a very gentle, light exfoliation. So whether you're looking to just take off some winter dead skin cells or you're looking to refresh the look of the skin in summer, this will work whatever season, and it's nice and hydrating. It's not one of those masks that dries down like a crust, like a clay layer on the skin. I don't like that because it's just sucking all the moisture out of your skin. This remains nice and supple throughout you using it. I leave it on for 10-15 minutes and it's still really workable, which is the mark of a good hydrating mask. This is amazing. Beauty of Joseon, again, another wonderful Korean skincare brand, and this I'd say is probably my current favourite product from Beauty of Joseon, but you can probably see other products from them down there. This is the one that I think is probably the best of the best. Now, last but by no means least, we have a moisturizer. I know some people are saying, where are the sunscreens? I'm actually going to do them in a separate video. I don't think I could do justice to the amazing array of Korean sunscreens in a top 10 like this. I think they need their own separate videos. That will be coming, so don't read me to filth. I do think everyone needs a sunscreen, and Korean sunscreens are amazing. I want to do them justice in a separate video, so that will be coming. So we're going to end on a moisturizer, and this is really, for me, the only option I want to share. This is the Torridon Cell Amazing Firming Cream. It firms, it lifts, it hydrates. What more do you want? It's also like £10. Super inexpensive. It's a beautifully lightweight moisturizer that actually delivers some anti-aging, and I sing its praises all the time. And I wanted to end on what I think is a truly transformative product from the Korean skincare market. They do an eye cream version of it too, which, as you can see, is very well loved. And whilst this isn't the easiest to get your hands on, it's always viral, it's always selling out. I have left some links below. If you can get it, buy it and love it, but it can be a little tricky to get your hands on because it sells out like that. People in the know buy literally multiples of this every time it's in stock because they don't want to be without it. I am one of those people, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous product. Try it. I promise you, you will love it. Now, there we have it. I made it through to the end with, like I say, a suitable amount of fangirling. I think I went a little bit overboard in last year's video, but what can I say? I love Korean skincare and I love to share what are my recommendations. And what I want to get across in today's video is these products, these recommendations have been used for multiple years. You're seeing the same products appear year in, year out in these best of lists for good reason, because they are still the best. They're still the ones that feature in my skincare routine and that I absolutely love. Consistency is key in skincare, and that's a real message that I wanted to get across in today's video. If I've missed out one of your personal favourites, let me know by shouting some love for it down in the comment section below. And don't forget to take part in our poll. Leave the Korean flag emoji if you're a huge fan of Korean skincare. Leave the cross emoji if you're less than enthusiastic. And that way, we can see what the opinions of the Mad About Skin community really are. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!